Have you ever wondered what makes your tablet, computer, or phone work? It's not just magic, it's something called software. Think of it like a recipe. A recipe gives a cook instructions on how to make a delicious cake. Software gives a computer or a phone its instructions. It tells the device exactly what to do, step by step. Without software, your favorite gadgets would just be pieces of plastic and metal. They wouldn't know how to turn on, how to show you a video, or how to play a game. Software is the brain that makes the hardware, the physical parts you can touch, come alive and do amazing things for us. Software is like an invisible helper that lives inside our machines. Now that we know what software is, let's look for it in the world around us. You might be surprised to find out that you use dozens of different types of software every single day. Think about your morning. Did you wake up to an alarm clock on a phone or a smart speaker? That alarm is a piece of software. When you check the weather to see if you need a jacket, the app that shows you the sunshine or clouds is another piece of software. When you watch your favorite educational show on a streaming service, you are using very complex software. And what about video games? Every single video game, from a simple puzzle on a tablet to a big adventure on a console, is a type of software. Software also helps us connect with people we care about. When you make a video call to your grandparents or send a picture to a friend, you are using communication software. Creating a piece of software, like a fun new game or a helpful app, is a very big job. It's usually too big for just one person to do all by themselves. Think of it like building a huge, amazing treehouse. You would need someone to come up with the design, someone to gather the wood and nails, someone to do the actual building. There are the designers who are like the architects of our treehouse. They figure out what the software will look like and how it will feel to use it. Then there are the programmers, also called developers or coders. They are the builders. They take the designer's plans and write the instructions or code that tells the computer what to do. We also have testers, or quality assurance engineers. Their job is incredibly important. They try to find any problems or bugs before anyone else does. Every single piece of software begins with an idea. But an idea alone is not enough to start building. The very first step in making software is called planning. It's like planning a big adventure before you leave the house. You need to decide where you are going, what you need to pack, and what you want to do when you get there. In software planning, the team asks important questions. Who is this software for? What problem will it solve for them? What features should it have? Let's imagine our team wants to build a new app to help kids learn about planets. In the planning phase, we would brainstorm all our ideas. Maybe the app should have cool three-dimensional models of the planets that you can spin around. After the team has a solid plan, the next step is design. This is where we create the blueprint for our software. The designers on the team take the lead here. Their job is to think about the user, the person who will be using the software. First, designers might create simple sketches called wireframes. A wireframe is like a very basic outline of each screen in the app. Once the team is happy with the wireframes, the designers start working on the visual design. For our Planet app, they would choose exciting space-themed colors, a fun font that is easy to read, and create cool drawings or find amazing photos of each planet. The final part of the design phase is often creating a prototype. The team can show this prototype to kids to see if they understand how to use it. Now that we have a beautiful design and a solid plan, it's time for the builders to get to work. This is the coding phase, where programmers, also called developers, write the instructions that bring the software to life. To do this, they use special languages that computers can understand, like Python, JavaScript, or Swift. Each language is like a different set of building blocks, good for different kinds of projects. For our Planet app, a programmer would start by writing code to create the main screen. They have to tell the computer the exact size, color, and position of every single element on the screen. The coding process involves building both the part of the software you can see and the part you can't. When you tap on Jupiter, the front-end code tells the back-end code, hey, the user wants to see Jupiter. Writing code is like solving a puzzle. One programmer might work on the quiz feature, while another works on the three-dimensional planet models. Once the programmers have built a version of the software, it's time to send it to the test lab. The testers, or quality assurance team, get to play with the new software. Their job is not just to see if it works, but to actively try and break it. This might sound strange, but it's the best way to find problems, which in the software world are called bugs. A bug is any part of the software that doesn't work the way it's supposed to. It could be a button that doesn't do anything. Imagine our Planet app is ready for testing. A tester would start by following the plan. They would tap on Earth. Does it show information about Earth? Yes. Good. But what if they tap the screen really fast 5 times? When a tester finds a bug, they don't just tell the programmer it's broken. They write a detailed bug report. It explains exactly what they did, step by step, to cause the bug. This detailed report helps the programmer understand the problem so they can find the mistake in the code and fix it. This process of finding and fixing bugs is called debugging. It's a constant cycle of testing, finding bugs, fixing them, and testing again. After all the planning, designing, coding, and testing, the big moment has finally arrived. It's time to share the software with everyone. This step is called deployment, which is a fancy word for releasing the software. For a mobile app like our Planet Explorer, this means submitting it to an app store where people can download it onto their phones and tablets. This is an exciting time for the team, as they finally get to see real people using the thing they worked so hard to create, but the work isn't over once the software is released. In fact, a whole new phase begins: maintenance. Think of it like taking care of a garden. The team needs to watch over the software to make sure it keeps running smoothly. Users might discover new sneaky bugs that the testers didn't find. The team needs to be ready to fix these bugs and release an updated version of the software. They also listen to feedback from the people using their app. Users might suggest new ideas for features. As we've seen, building software is an incredible journey, from a simple idea to a product used by people all over the world. But one of the most amazing things about software is that its story never really ends. Unlike a physical building that is finished once it's built, software is designed to change and grow over time. The first version of an app that is released is often just the beginning of its adventure. Teams often work in cycles, sometimes called sprints, where they plan, build, and test a small number of new features at a time. So, the next time you use your favorite app, remember the incredible team and the amazing process behind it. Software is a testament to human ingenuity and teamwork, a never-ending story of creation that is constantly being written, one line of code at a time. And the most exciting part is that anyone, even you, can learn to be a part of it.